Let's see. All righty. What's going on, y'all? So I know it's going to take a few minutes for everybody to get on to the live stream. I've got Mr. Paul Jameson with the Green Industry Podcast here, and I've got just Josh Sutton with Sutton Outdoor, a well-renowned and bad arse hardscaper. So these gentlemen are tuning in this evening. Tyler was reminding me that it's 9 o'clock, keeping me on my toes. So I'll start off with Josh. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Yeah, I'm Josh Sutton. I'm owner of Sutton Outdoor here in Kansas City, Missouri. We specialize in design, build, custom outdoor spaces. Do probably 80% hardscape, 20% irrigation and landscape. I do a lot of my own custom designs here. I work closely with my brother every day. We've been in business together for 6 years. I've been in the industry for 23 years, graduated from Iowa State University. I got a bachelor's degree in horticulture, and I'm just in love with the green industry, very passionate about it, and I'm excited to be a part of this whole hype house.
Good deal, man. Good deal. Well, I'm looking forward to getting to know you a little bit better. Like we talked about briefly, I think Paul had stepped out, but I don't follow the hardscape industry too much. I don't really know much about it, and honestly, I need to know more about it. There's a lot of good guys out there, so I'm looking forward to getting to meet you. So looks like Paul stepped back out. He's going to come back in. So let's see. We got West Professional Lawn Care. Hey, y'all from Austin, Texas. What's going on? Tyler Guthrie is asking you, Josh, if you have a YouTube channel.
I'm working on getting that going. I'm more of an Instagrammer at this point, but hoping to get some information from these guys. Learn more about everything available on the YouTube.
Good deal. Paul, Mr. Paul Jameson with the Green Industry Podcast. If you will, take a minute or so and tell everybody who you are.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Paul, and I host the Green Industry Podcast. It's a show I started back in 2018 that I really wanted to chat about lawn care, landscape best practices, how to make my business better. And so I just started interviewing industry professionals. And the next thing you know, the show took off, and now we make it daily. I actually got a real producer. Some people don't believe he's real, but he is. Mr. Producer that produces my show. There was a rumor for like a year that I made up that I had a producer, which I don't know why I would make him up. So anyway, he's real. I pay him every month. And
he's got that special radio voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I forget what he said on Fullerton's show today. The phrase that pays. He just has all these.
Oh, that's good. Oh, looks like we got Mr. Caleb Auman. Hey, Caleb, we're just doing the around the robin, introducing ourselves, and Josh and Paul just got done introducing themselves. So you're up. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Caleb. Oh, I got muted.
Like the old man in the room here.
Gotcha.
Hey everybody, Caleb with Auman Landscape, and Britt just stepped in here too. We're a landscape design build company with a focus on hardscaping and stormwater management. We do tree planting, shrubs, and all that stuff. Britt's going to steal. What are you doing? Okay, so she moved the phone up. Gotta see Paul. And we're in Southeast Ohio, or as a Sutton put on our hats that he just sent us. We got today, Fairfield County, Ohio. So we're real proud of that. But thanks for being here. This is fun. Good
deal. Caleb, right before we went live, I was talking with Josh, and I'm repeating myself for like the third time now, but I unfortunately, and it's my bad, but I don't follow the hardscaping scene too much, and I don't know you and Brittany, but I'm looking forward to getting to know you. I've recently followed your pages and tried to scroll through like the last couple months of work that everybody has done, and like Josh, you and Brittany do a killer job in the hardscape scene. So I'm looking forward to getting to know y'all
likewise
in the next week or so.
Likewise, man. Thanks.
So real quick before we dive into what's going on in Florida, I just want to touch base with some of the people that are tuning in. Looks like we've got Cameron with the Lawn Care Life in Missouri, the old bearded wonder down there in Missouri. I'm sure a lot of you guys may know him. Marrakech, good evening, everyone. How you doing? Kid Lawn Care says, I'll say hi since I never arrived to these on time. Well, you're here on time this time, and we're glad you're here. Noe Lawn Care, this is a local buddy of mine, Scott and Mallory. Paul's coming in again. What's going on, Paul? Luke, hey, Liberty Lawns, how you doing? Josh, you are a popular guy this evening. Cameron is asking, where are you on IG?
Just kidding.
At Sutton Outdoor LLC.
Gotcha. That's pretty, let's see, I can just put it in there. So it's at Sutton
Outdoor LLC.
All right, that's where he's at. Let's see, Chase McCurry, where is Brian's lawn maintenance? Well, he knew we're doing the live. They don't have to be here. They didn't. I think he's busy putting stuff in envelopes. I think that's what him and Liz were doing. They just didn't post about that. So Midshore says, Mitchell's,
I think he
love
was
your
setting up
green
that
room.
printer.
That's right. That new high-tech printer. Midshore likes the green room. It's nothing fancy. I'll give away my secrets. There's just a LED light right there. So that's all it is, and I can dial it into whatever color I would like. Country Morning Lawn Care says, hey guys, hope all is well. Caleb, is Brittany right there?
Yes, she is. She's
Well, have
hiding
her
for some reason.
have her tell everybody who she is.
Oh gosh,
Who are you?
I
Who
never
are
do.
you?
I never do my own introduction. Caleb usually handles that.
At her request, mind you.
I'm Brittany Auman, Caleb's wife. I own the company. We've been together. We've been running the company since 2009 together. I do in the office stuff. I work out in the field when we get a chance. We have 3 tiny humans that follow us around, and I'm super excited for Florida. So
I think we all are. I think we're all looking forward to the weather that is forecasted.
yeah,
So I think Paul checked it, and it's supposed to be, I guess, right around the 70s and beautiful. So
yeah. I think Paul is super prepared for this trip. He's been working out and tanning and
getting cough drops and water. So hopefully he'll tune back here in a second.
Yeah, Paul keeps in and out. What in the world's that about?
I don't know. He's got that. Maybe he'll
We
come
got
back
a
in.
wild storm going on right now.
Ah,
really.
there you are.
There's hashtag woman in lawn care.
Hey, look at
From
that.
Midshore. What's up, Midshore?
Let's see. So Red Rock, Scotty up there in Canada says hello all, and Chase McCurry, Mitchell, are you hiring? No, it's me, and that's it. No offense, but I'm done dealing with employees. I've had my fair share of them, so it's just me from now on. Dealing with so cut lawns, so low cut, says Paul forgot his bifocals. Where's your bifocals at? His internet is struggling.
What do you mean?
I don't know. That's what dealing with so low is asking. He wants to know where's your bifocals. I've never seen you wear glasses.
My glass.
He's gone again.
Man, that signal's bad. Holy moly.
Oh man. Well, Caleb might have to rely on you and Brittany to give us all the meat and potatoes of this event if Paul can't get his
That's all right.
Wi-Fi squared away. So
That's all right.
Stacy with Lawn Commander says, "What is up?" I don't think Lawn Commander misses anyone's live stream, or he has a group of people that's working for him to be on all of them. It is impressive, that man, in the live streams that he can get on. There we go. All right, Paul, is this going to be it?
I hope so. So I gotta get my phone charged. I'm about 10%. We got a storm going on. You know, I watched Caleb and Brittany on Sunday from 1 to 2. I watched. I don't know.
We're losing you. We're losing you. Yeah, it's cutting in and out, man.
watch the
You got to hop in your car and
guys,
drive out of
and
that
the whole
storm,
ride was
Paul.
great.
Get out of there.
Yeah, Paul, we're gonna be relying on you in just a second to tell everybody about the event.
Georgia dial-up internet there, somebody's saying is not doing any good.
Yeah. Southeastern says you got the dial up. Let's see. G and G Lawn Care says that he is anxiously awaiting to see the ZXT demo. Well, it's going to be a few weeks. I got to have some grass to mow before I can get that baby off the trailer. Fields Landscaping, what's going on? Chase wants to know, when is the next shop build update? The next video on my shop, it will go live February 8th at 4 p.m. They started putting up the steel last week, so myself and Hannah are really excited about that. It's a dream come true. So that'll be that next video will be February 8th. Paul, you better now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, why don't we? Like part of the title of this live stream.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can, but I think it's still maybe a little sketchy. But part of this live stream is all about the Hype House and the event at Armature Works Park in the Tampa area on Friday the 12th on a was it 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Yeah. So 3 p.m. Friday the 12th, Armature Works Park. We're having a big meet and greet. So if you're in the area close enough that you can drive a few hours or whatever, it's definitely going to be worth your while. So, Paul, you want to take it away and tell us about this event, where it came from and how it came about?
Yeah, absolutely. So in July, I went on a tour where I actually came up your way, Mitchell, and interviewed you and Caleb in Fairfield County, Ohio. And when I got done, I looked at all of the algorithm and my normal numbers of Instagram stories and podcast downloads and all of that. And everything just shot through the roof when I was out on tour. So I was telling my buddy Naylor, can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah. It's better.
Yep, all good.
Can you all hear me? Okay.
Yeah, it's better.
So I was telling Naylor, I was like, Naylor, when I went on tour, when I went on tour, all my views, downloads, everything like quadrupled. It was crazy. So then he went on tour with me in the fall, and the same thing happened to him. Like all of his stats just went through the roof. And Josh, we saw you out there in Kansas City at Blake Albertson's. So we were kind of talking nerdy algorithm talk, like, you know, about Instagram and podcasts and YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff. And he says, it seems like when you collaborate, for whatever reason, the algorithm just pushes it out. So I was like, well, how can we do a collaboration, right? And we're like, why don't we get a whole bunch of, you know, industry leaders together in a house and just make as many videos, podcasts, pieces of content on the various platforms from Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, podcast, you know, TikTok, and see what happens. And so Brittany Auman's an executor. She's a go-getter. And so I think Caleb called me one day. He caught wind of what we're doing. He's like, are you guys going to do this? And you know, Brittany got involved and then started talking, where are we going to meet? What time? What date? And then put everything into place for us. So this is like a big experiment that I think is going to be crazy successful just based on the two tours I've done so far on a smaller level. And so anyway, we've invited folks from hardscaping, lawn care, landscaping, and
Oh, no.
sorry, I could hear it echo there. But anyway,
Yeah,
it's really
audio
cool.
echo. It's okay.
What's up, Caleb?
You cut out.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, anyway, I'm really pumped up. So we're all going to stay in a house together. It's all good. We're going to stay in a house together in the Tampa area and make a bunch of content. And realistically, we can't have everybody come crash on the couch. The wives are going to wake up and be like, who's that guy in their underwear in the couch? So what we're going to do so that we can include the community is we're going to have a meetup on Friday. We're going to have a meetup on Friday, February 12th at 3 o'clock p.m. at the Armature Works, where anybody and everybody in the community can come out and meet Caleb Auman and Brian and Liz Fullerton and Naylor, you know, and Mitchell and Josh and Blake Albertson and Natalie and everybody. So I think it's going to be a really fun time for the community. As a podcaster, I'm really excited to interview. I've never met Andy Mulder. I haven't interviewed Josh yet, and Caleb's a friend of the show. But I'm interested. I'm excited to get some really solid interviews as a part of the Hype House as well. Because normally I have to drive so much on these tours, so it's nice to kind of have everyone in the house. So I just have to walk from the beach to the couch to interview the podcast. It's going to be great.
Oh yeah.
And the formula is proven. The TikTokers have done the Hype House, where they all stayed in the house and made videos together out in LA, and very, very successful for them. So we're just trying to emulate that.
It sounds pretty cool. Like, and I don't want to give away any juicy tidbits that were in a podcast, but on the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast, it was a podcast episode uploaded this morning where Brian interviewed you, Paul, and you were talking all about this event, and the TikTok guy and all that stuff that you met in the gym and what have you. So I definitely encourage y'all to check out Fullerton Unfiltered where Paul gives that interview, and it's a really it's an entertaining interview. Brian's an excellent interviewer, and you're right there with him. Both y'all are great at what you do. So I definitely encourage y'all to go check that out. I know I'm looking forward to going, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome awesome opportunity for everybody to network, and I think put together some really cool information and value for followers, and entertaining, you know what I mean? But I think it's just going to be a great opportunity for the whole community to benefit from all these people getting together and brainstorming and sharing tips and ideas and thoughts on like what makes a better business and all that. And I think it's going to be a tremendous, it's going to be fun for us, but it's going to be a tremendous value for the community. So I'm looking forward to the stuff I know I plan on putting together, and I know everybody else has got big plans for the content and types of content they're going to be putting together. And it's going to be awesome. I think this is going to be a big deal. It's going to be cool.
Oh yeah, and Southeastern Long Pro said that he's excited for the content that's going to get put
Yeah,
out
and I
from
just
this
got.
event.
Yeah, and I got a text message from Toro today. They're going to give away. They have this new. It's a 60-volt commercial mower. I've actually used it when I was at their headquarters. It's a 21-incher, and it's a great mower. So they're going to give away 2 of them.
Oh wow!
And I guess we're going to give them away. So Caleb, we're going to have
How
to
are you
figure
going
out
to do
the
that,
best way
Paul?
to do that. But that's cool that brands are donating. I think we should give them away at the meetup to like whoever came the farthest, or if there's like a kid there that his parents brought him, and someone who's really going to appreciate it. I think that'd be cool to give it away at the actual meetup. But
Definitely.
anyway, Toro donated 2 mowers for not for us, but for us to give away to the community. So that's going to be cool.
Yeah. There's a couple of people that have said, Tampa's too far, and we definitely get it. I'm driving, 20 to 23 hours round trip to attend this thing. So I definitely get it. But the flip side of that is all of us are going to be streaming something, whether on YouTube, Instagram. If you can't be there, you're not going to miss much. From what I took from our meeting the other night when we talked about all this, you're going to pretty much feel like you're there, except for the nice, beautiful weather that we're going to be experiencing. So, but I do want to run through the list real quick. And guys, y'all tell me if I've missed anybody. And this is in no particular order, but those of y'all that are looking forward to tuning in to live streams or whatever we got going on, the group that's going down there, or if you're planning to go to Armature Works Park to meet up with us, I'm just going to run through the list of the group that's going to be there. Of course, we've got Caleb and Brittany Auman with Auman Landscape, Jason and Tracy Creel at The Lawn Care Life and Alabama Lawn Pros LLC, Sean and Savannah Spencer with Spencer's Lawn Care. We got Mr. Josh Sutton right here with Sutton Outdoor LLC, Andy Mulder with Mulder Maintenance and Services, And then, of course, we got Mr. Paul Jameson, the Green Industry Podcast. Blake and Natalie Albertson, B&B Lawn Care. Naylor and Gabrielle Taliaferro with at LCR Media, at Lawn Care Rookie, and he owns Clean Cut Lawn Care. And Brian and Liz Fullerton. Y'all may or may not know them. I think he's a paid actor. And then Alan Hain will be in attendance. And Caleb, I was asking Paul earlier. He wasn't really sure, but is Mr. Dirt Monkey going to be there, Stan?
He's Stan.
We don't
He
know
gets to
yet.
do whatever he wants, so he may or may not be there. We don't know yet. I don't expect to see him, frankly, but
Gotcha.
who knows? You know, he may show up and it'll be awesome if he does, and if he doesn't, that's okay too. But
Gotcha.
we don't know. It's just that simple. Nobody knows. Nobody's
Yeah.
talked to him. He won't. I don't know. It's crazy. That's Stan.
Yeah. Gotcha. Let's see. Catching up on that. Brandon Cassidy says he's ready for the meet. Josh, how you doing? Ben Amos says I might drive Lamont Fly ATL. I will pick you up on the way. Ben, you're in Alabama. You can't be that far. Gary Cecil says I appreciate the time you guys put in just to share content. And Mr. Aquila Lawn Care says he's going. So
That meetup's gonna be huge. It's gonna be nuts. I can't believe just some of the distances I've heard people are gonna drive to it already. It's like these are regular people, guys. Calm down. Like, it's just gonna be a cool chance to network and everything. But man, there's some people driving a long ways. Like, it's crazy.
Hey, I'm driving 11 hours to meet y'all. So
well, I'd have you beat if I was driving.
Dude, where
but I'm not driving.
are you hearing this from? Your Instagram? I'm worried it's going to be a flop.
You're worried it's gonna be a what, Paul?
I think he said he's worried it's going to be a flop, like his internet.
Yeah. The internet for sure is a flop, but I don't think that meetup's going to be. Meetup's going to be big. It's going to be cool. So, and Sutton's going to get accosted with all those hats. I am envious. It's one of those things, Josh, what you're doing, man, with those hats. It's like, man, I've gotten asked like 45,000 times where I got this hat at. I'm like, holdsleather.com, and now it's going to be Sutton. Go to at Sutton. Or
Laserscaper.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm not kidding you, man. Mark my words. You're going to need help. You're going to have to hire somebody with the demand once, especially after next week, and those things get pumped. Like, dude, I'm serious. You might as well sell the lawn care business now. You're in the hat business, dude.
Once Mulder put his hats up for Datter Day, and then he was on your webinar, I got blown up on Instagram.
You bet.
Real fast. So we're selling hats left and right, trying to look at how we can up the production.
Yeah, right.
Got the Hype House hat on, the official Hype House hat here.
Hey.
So we'll see.
That's really nice right there.
I made a bunch of nice little keychains too we can give out. I might need to make more, it sounds like. So we'll see.
Yeah, that stuff's going to be big, man. Get ready.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah, you'll put Holtz Leather out of business at that rate, man, for sure. I think it's brilliant. I think what you're doing is brilliant.
It's really helped me build a good network too with all the other landscapers. I love making them their custom hats to rep their brands and their custom hashtags and all that. It's been fun. So
I might have to get you to make some for me. I think the leather patch is about the only one I don't have.
No, I'll bring
nice.
I'll bring a couple down with me.
I need to get some made. So I do have a question about the event at Armature Works. What can folks expect that are attending and that are, we may have Ben from Alabama driving 9 hours just to go to this event. So what can they expect?
I'm not making any promises. I know that. But I think it's just going to be a fun chance to get together, fellowship, network. Paul, your internet good enough? You can jump in there? Maybe? Nope.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, watch. Can you hear me?
You're good.
If we can't see you, we can hear you.
Yeah, I think, a lot of people watch it. Oh, you can't see me.
Nah, it's just like.
I think Mr. Producer.
But not
Okay,
carry
I
on,
think
man.
Mr. Producer forgot to pay that bill again. No, I think it's just cool. You know, a lot of guys watch Brian's lawn maintenance on YouTube or Caleb Auman on Instagram, so where you listen to the podcast. But we don't actually we fellowship or connect daily through the internet, but we don't actually get that physical time to hang out in person. So this is an opportunity to, you know, actually get out and break bread together and be in person. So I think it will definitely be a memorable time.
Yeah. And I wanted to touch on this real quick. It's something I talked about with some of the social media stars back in 2017 when I went to my first GIE. But right here, Southeastern Lawn Pro said y'all going to be like celebrities at the meetup. We are we're guys and girls just like you. We're out here making a living. Scraping our knuckles. Trying to keep the lights on and food on the table, just like you. So regardless if 10 people show up to this event or 10,000, we're all in this community together. And don't hesitate for 1 second to come up and introduce yourself to Josh or Caleb or Paul or me or Brian or whoever. We're just hard working folk just like you. So don't miss out on an opportunity to say hey or ask a question. Don't be nervous, don't be anxious, nothing like that. Just come have a good time. So I want to put that out there because I've heard from a lot of people over the years that you know they would see Blake or Brian or somebody or like Chaunt or somebody like that that's been in the game for a while or Naylor, and they wouldn't walk up to them and talk to them. And we don't want that. So you know we're hardworking folk just like y'all. So come up and say hey.
Absolutely, man. My phone fell off the wall there. Yeah, totally, man. Don't be intimidated by any of these dudes. They're all regular guys and really genuine, good, nice guys, and they're happy to talk. And there's no reason, you should never hold anyone in such high esteem that you're like intimidated by them, I guess, necessarily. Although I say that, and there's people I guess I hold in that high of esteem, so I guess I shouldn't be a hypocrite. But man, just go up and say hey and introduce yourself, and you need to be good about that anyways if you're in business, because you need to be able to approach people and be confident in yourself and make those connections, because it's all about who you know, not what you know. So
When Midshore met the Spencers, she was a typical fangirl.
That's awesome. Yeah, who did you do that to, Britt? You're like somebody at GIE. Britt was got.
I turned my Wi-Fi on. I realized my Wi-Fi was off.
Oh man, that's a typical Paul Jamesonism. Oh my gosh, Paul. You're awesome, Paul.
Man. Hey, well, since I got some of y'all on, I'm curious to see what you guys think about GIE 2021. Like, what's your take on it? Do you think it's going to happen? Do you think it's going to happen with no restrictions, a lot of restrictions? I have a feeling it's going to take place. It's just going to be with some restrictions. What do y'all think?
I lost faith in all public gathering mentality stuff 6 months ago. I thought we'd be over this by now, and we're not. So I can't begin to say. I don't even know. We might be quadruple masked by then. I don't even know what in the hell anybody. Excuse my language. What in the world? So that's my take. I have no idea.
Yeah, there's no telling. Josh, what do you think?
I hope it happens. I miss it every year. It was great. Kind of a reunion. Felt like a family reunion and just getting together with everybody and getting a little break. But I'm along with Caleb. I don't know if it is. It's probably going to be a 4-mask event or something. But I hope not. I'm beyond trying to figure it out as well.
Yeah, I know that there's a lot of people that look forward to it. It's around that time of the year where, especially like in the the green industry, it's like crunch time. There's a lot going on, so sometimes it's tough to get away, but we always seem to make time to get away for those few days just to socialize and see everyone. So Paul, are you coming? There's 2 Pauls. Here we go. Let's try this one. the man of the hour.
Yeah, I apologize, guys. Normally, I always have 5 bars on my phone, but there really is a crazy storm going on right now. I only got 2, so that's probably inclement weather we have is probably the reason.
It's all good, man. Let's see. Maryland governor is now sending all kids back to schools, allowing bars, restaurants to serve past 10 p.m. again. Well, that's good. That's good. Oh, Caleb, you were asking what's the LLSE?
Yeah.
That's the Lawn and Landscape Society event that happened in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, early 2020. It was their first annual event. It was sponsored by Kohler, and
Okay.
it was kind of it was a brainchild of Wally Wood, Sean Spencer, Jason Ambrose, and I'm probably leaving one out. But anyways, they had an event down there in Mississippi for a couple days, and the second annual one was supposed to happen in February of this year. I think the third or fourth week of February, but it all got canceled.
Oh, was that I may have heard about that. Like a lot of people are calling it the Kohler event.
Yeah, same. It was
Okay.
sponsored by Kohler. Yeah, that was
Gotcha.
it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd heard of that. Didn't know Lawn and Landscape Society. That sounds fancy. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. So I missed the first one, 2020, but I was hoping I was going to be a part of the 2021 one. Me and Randy Haskell with Countryside Vlogs had a little round table event that we were going to take part in. So we unfortunately missed out on that. So
Hey, big shot.
my man and his Wi-Fi is struggling. So.
Man, nothing worse than bad internet connection. Oh, geez,
Yeah,
that's a bummer.
poor guy.
And Paul's got that golden voice too.
I know, right? Now, Caleb, are you doing a podcast as well?
I don't know. We'll see. We bought a Roadcaster just a few weeks ago to help with this webinar series thing we're doing, and then a good buddy of mine in business.
You guys have been frozen the whole time, so I never know saying or giving me a chance. But Kohler is actually sponsored.
Paul's in another dimension now, I think.
I'm gonna have to put him in timeout.
Paul, let's just
My
get
Florida
yourself
tour.
together.
So I know that event got canceled, but it's cool that Kohler stepped up and they're on the tour I'm going on.
That is awesome, Paul. The Kohler sponsoring your tour, part of your podcast tour. Is that what you said? We're just gonna have to assume. That sounds great. That's awesome. Honda and Chevrolet are sponsoring you too, Paul. That's amazing.
Yeah. Paul, we love you, man.
Paul's great. He's a great guy, man.
So that's not the one I meant to do. Let's see. Kids Lawn Care says, I wish Indiana had Green's event. There's practically nothing that goes on hardscaping or landscaping that I know of here. Any of y'all know anything about Indiana?
Their nursery and landscape. Their Nursery and Landscape Association has something in Indianapolis generally, but other than that, I can't think of what it's called because we're in Ohio, so we're right next door. And I see ads or come across something for a green event they have in Indianapolis, but I mean that was obviously pre 2019. So what the future holds, who knows? But on our topic of doing a podcast, yeah, I think I'm going to interview some folks while I'm down there, and we might put something together and start doing our own little podcast thing. I need that. I need another iron in the fire, like I need another hole in my head. But it's you've only got so much time to capitalize on things in your life, and so we might as well just burn a candle on both ends and try to light it in the middle while we're at it, and just go for it. Swing for the fences. So that's what we're going to do there, Miss. And if you'd be a guest, any of you folks, any of y'all be a guest, I'd be flattered. So we'll see what we get around to out there.
I'd love to do it. So I don't mind anything to help y'all out.
That'd be awesome. That'd be fun.
Josh, how'd you get into the hat hat thing. How did that start?
Well, I was just scrolling Instagram and I came across the Glowforge lasers, and it's a 45-watt laser engraver, and it's about $6,000. But I was looking for another revenue stream, just something different I could do. I could get my family involved in a little business, do some fun stuff on the side for the green industry. Just wanted to reach out to other small business owners and develop a bit of a network through it, which has been happening. And it's really been taking off more quickly than I was anticipating. I was kind of keeping it under wraps, and then I made some hats for Blake and Andy Mulder, and Caleb just got his in the mail. Brittany got some pretty sweet earrings, one of a kind. So I just been sending them out to people. Oh, well, you know, hard to see under your shirt with your nipples covered up there. So you guys got to watch out for me. I get a little wild sometimes, so be careful.
Looks good in my belly button, that ring I got there.
So yeah, it's just taking off. So I'm working on a website to filter orders and everything right now. It's pretty much through Instagram, but yeah, we're looking at probably hiring some more help here soon already. We're going to outgrow our garage pretty soon, and I've got a shop I can expand into if we need to. But for now, it's still landscape, hardscape, full-time gig. So but it's just fun for us.
Good deal. So a question coming in from Stace with Long Commander, and then Caleb's already answered on his, but just curious if Caleb or Josh is on YouTube.
I am trying to get YouTube going. I'm hoping this hype house will help promote some of that and get that up and running. I've just made a good network on Instagram with a lot of guys, buddies with a lot of the bigger influencers. I live pretty close to Blake with B&B, so we've become really good friends. He'll put me up on his YouTube channel quite a bit. He comes out and videos our projects and interviews us, and we have him out to our shop whenever we help him put his new roll-off bed on and a few other things. So I talked with Andy Mulder, and we're getting hooked up with a lot of these other guys through the How to Hardscape podcast and all that coming up. And Paul Jameson was at Blake's house, and I had to go over there and meet him late at night one night. I knew he was close by, so I just put myself out there. It felt awkward. I was kind of interrupting their podcast with Blake, but I got to know him and Naylor, and it's just kind of been a relationship I've kept up on Instagram, and I listen to all of Paul's podcasts and share his podcast on my page, and it's just kind of been a network that's grown, and I guess it opened up the opportunity for me to be invited to this hype house, and I'm anxious to see the power of it work because I've been wanting to grow my social media network more and get more content out there. But I'm really just a craftsman that kind of started, going out on a limb and posting Instagram stories about what I was doing every day. I felt pretty dumb talking to my phone. But now, it's grown on me. My brother works with me, and he's getting more interested in it and wanting to, hey, we could post this, or you could shoot this way. So it's grown rapidly. So we're just now coming up on close to 4,000 followers. That
Cool, man.
I follow a lot of people as well, just because I'm interested in the green industry, and I love helping the smaller contractors like myself learn things. I've been in the industry for a long time, so I've learned a lot and seen a lot and gone through a lot of classes, and we're heavily using LMN for everything. So I think all those connections have just come together. So I'm anxious to get down there with all of you guys and hang out and get to know you better. And in person, just like you were saying, it's all relationships on Instagram right now. I feel like I know most of you guys, but I haven't really actually physically met you yet. So
Yeah,
I'm pretty excited to head down there.
And Josh, you mentioned something perfect with LMN, and Caleb, might be a great time for you or Brittany to mention their their position in this whole event, and what they're doing and what they're providing, and give them a shout out.
Yeah, man, for sure. Auman is the house sponsor. So once this thing gets cranking, it's Auman was gracious enough to pick up a sponsorship on the house for us. So we still got a lot of other expenses, and some folks are bringing their own personal sponsors, let's say, but which is totally fine and appreciated. And well, there's Blake Albertson. So yeah, so it's the Green Industry Hype House by LMN. So it was super
Good
cool.
deal.
And,
What's up, Blake?
and they're being very visionary. with
What's
this.
going on, guys?
You
Good
imagine
deal,
trying
good
to sell
deal.
this. What's up, Blake?
Awesome. What's up, Blake? Welcome to the stream,
Blake's
my man.
power's out from that storm in Paul's place.
I think he's in the car. Are you in the car?
I'm in the
Putting the
car.
kids to
How's it
sleep?
going, everybody?
Hey, real quick. I'm gonna interrupt real quick. My brother Randy Prevo has messaged, and this is for you, Josh. So, how can my brother? He is a huge hat guy. He's probably got more hats than all of us combined. But he's huge on the hats. So, how can he get hooked up with you to get a hat?
Message me through Laserscaper on Instagram at Laserscaper. Landscaper and Laserscaper. Laser smashed together. Figure I'm a landscaper with a laser. Let's call it Laserscaper. So
Okay.
pretty simple.
Randy, I'll get with you and we'll make it happen. So, Blake, what's up, man? And he's gone.
Just like that. Babies must have woke up.
Super quick. Super quick. Hey, Josh, if you can comment that down, are you able to comment at all?
Yeah, if we can figure this out.
If you can, or do it from YouTube or whatever. If you could comment that would be that'd be great. If you could put that in the I think we lost. There's Caleb twice.
Have to get on YouTube here.
Is
There
it
we go.
laser with an S or a Z?
S, just like Laser.
Hey, Randy, they're gonna put the link in there in the comment section for you. For
Hey,
the
can you
hat.
hear me?
Yeah, buddy. What's happening, man?
Hey, Blake.
Make sure you got your mic turned on. And you don't
Can you
have
hear me?
yourself muted. Yeah, man.
Sorry, dude. I can't hear anybody. It's like it sounds like a robot voice.
We are here. You and Natalie are coming into town on Wednesday?
What was that?
In my best robot voice, are you and Natalie coming in town on Wednesday?
Yeah. We're coming on Wednesday.
Good deal.
Yeah, I just want to pop on and say hello to everybody, and
We've been losing Paul all night. That's nothing new. That's probably the 25th time he's disappeared. So
I guess everybody's connection's bad tonight.
so far so good. We are well, Blake, since you're new to the stream, man, what are you looking forward to most with this event, Hype House and Armature Works? What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, just like I told Caleb, I think I was on his YouTube channel or something, and everything was canceled, man. A lot of the events for 2020, I know, like Brian's Lawn Maintenance had his event, but like GIE Expo and most of the trade shows were where we all connect and meet up, maybe once or twice a year. Since those were canceled, I just think that where we all, this will. Am I echoing on anybody else's end?
Yep. You got earbuds?
Yeah, let me try. Hold up. Yeah, let me get some earbuds.
All right.
Yes.
Oh no, it might be Josh.
It might look guy.
I think it's Josh because I just
That was me? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Josh, it's you.
Got it.
Cool. Yeah, that's better.
Come
I had a lot
on,
of-
Josh.
I think it messed something up.
If anybody knows, I'm looking to tour a couple companies while I'm down in Tampa. So if anybody knows any like good, well organized, like landscape or tree companies, lawn care businesses, I plan on going and doing tours if anybody will have me at their facilities and at their job sites and stuff. So if anybody's got a connection there, hit me up or shoot me a DM or whatever. Would love to connect and go to those folks' sites and shops and all that stuff.
That'd be cool, man. That'd be great for several of us to tag along or go see. So
yeah, absolutely.
I think that'd be awesome. Especially somebody that's actually, like we're pretty much dead here with mowing. I think it'd be cool to see a company actually, in full steam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of them guys in Florida, they never stop.
Yeah, I mean that's my goal for the week is to spend a lot of time going around the job sites and just touring around there. I will do that. There's an inside joke in the comment section on there: 1 or 2% slope on patios. So that's an inside joke between Mulder and me and maybe the whole hardscape community now. But yeah, we'll definitely look into that for sure. We'll do some groundbreaking investigative research on that for sure. That's some hardscape nerdy humor for you there.
So now, like Caleb, y'all have kids, and Blake, you have kids. Josh, you got any kids?
Yep, I've got a 6 and an 8-year-old.
I hear you. So, who's gonna be watching the kids while y'all are gone for a week?
My wife's hanging back on this one to watch the kids. Wanted to bring her, but it was short notice, so we had to leave her behind on this one. But
yeah, we're having family help us out. We were gonna try to manage everything, but as you can imagine, it would be a little difficult.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. And Blake, I know you mentioned something about my hat the other night, so I may or may not have one in the works for you.
Nice. Check out this hat. This is Laserscaper, dude.
I know. I have recently got turned on to the man, so I'm gonna have to give him some business.
oh boy.
Heck yeah.
And my brother too. I think I don't know if he chimed in before you got on here, Blake, but my brother wanted some work done. So.
Heck yeah. No, that's cool.
I used to be in lawn care years and years and years ago, but I'm really out of that game right now. What, Mitchell? What's the mower you got? Like an XTR or something? What is that? Who makes that?
The newest one I just bought.
I don't know. Yeah, the one everybody's talking about here in a minute says how awesome it looks and everything.
Oh, it's the new one that Wright Manufacturing just released. The ZXT.
Okay.
Yeah, it's their
ZXT.
new.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it's their new big boy sit down zero turn. It's a tank. It's if I'm not mistaken, it's got the biggest rear tires on it on any zero turn mower on the market right now. It's got 26 by 14-inch wide rear tires on it.
Oh man, wagon wheels. That's awesome.
It's a beast. So it's 72-inch deck, 40 horsepower Vanguard on it. It's a monster, yeah. So all I've been hearing
40 horses.
Yeah, a lot of guys have been saying like it's just going to drink fuel, but from what I've heard from guys that have the Vanguards with the oil guard system, that it's a really fuel efficient mower. So time will tell. I've got two 37 horsepower Vanguards on stand-ons, and they've been okay. So, but yeah, it's a beast of a mower. It weighs right around 1,500 pounds. So it's a beast.
Louise.
Yeah. So it's a beast. So, Paul, you doing better now, man?
Yeah, I think so. And if you guys are just tuning in, we're having our meetup Friday, February 12th, at 3 o'clock p.m. at Armature Works in Tampa, Florida. And come on out, meet Blake Albertson, B&B, and Natalie, Caleb, Brittany, Auman will be there. Brian and Liz Fullerton will be there. Josh Sutton, Mitchell, myself. And it's going to be just a community meetup. I've been getting some DMs. Folks are like, how much does it cost how do I register? There is no registration. It's just a meet and greet. So there's I think Caleb's the only one that's actually been to the facility. From what I understand, I don't know if Caleb's back. I think it's like an outdoor park where there's several restaurants, so you can just grab a bite to eat, and we'll just talk shop, hang out, and stir one another up. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, Brittany's brother lives in Tampa, and he
Can
took
you
us over
guys?
to Armature
Could you
Park
guys?
earlier in the winter. And Armature Park is a beautiful big open green space, and it's right on a river. There's tons of room. It's like a great venue. Lord willing, it doesn't rain or anything silly, but there's tons of nice places to eat and grab food and food trucks, and it's just a beautiful view of the skyline. It's gonna be an awesome evening.
Caleb, is it like a public
Yeah.
green
So we'll
space
get.
area?
Yeah, it's a park. It's just a public park. So with just surrounded by like mixed use urban dwellings and restaurants and stuff. So it's like it's like a perfect setup. Lots of parking. It's perfect for this event. So
Good deal.
Cool,
man. Well, gentlemen, we have been at this for almost an hour, and this is way longer than I originally planned. Blake, I do appreciate you coming in at the tail end of it. So we appreciate that. But I was honestly going to cut it off at 30 minutes, but we have gone on to an hour. So I wanna say thank you, Josh, Caleb, Paul, and Blake for tuning in, and Miss Brittany. I know she's there. And Blake, I don't know if Natalie's there with you. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I can't wait to see you guys down in Florida. I hope everybody tuning in tonight is going to enjoy the event. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of content coming from us five and the other part of the guest list that you do not see here tonight. Any of you gentlemen have anything you want to add before we end this?
Thanks for putting this together and having us on.
Yeah.
Thanks,
awesome.
Mitchell.
Yeah, man. Paul?
Yeah, look forward to see you guys Friday, February 12th, 3 o'clock p.m. Armature Works. Don't type in Armature Park or you'll go to a raggedy apartment complex. Armature Works.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm looking forward to it. Guys, I'll see y'all in a few days. And everyone tuning in, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the live stream, give it a big old thumbs up. Not in the chat, but the actual live stream itself, like you're viewing a video. That makes YouTube nice and happy, and me too. So we will see you next time.